Mailbag time here on NBA Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Harrison Graham. Get your questions in right now so producer Jeremy can put them up on screen. We'll answer as many as we can for the next several minutes. All right, let's start with YouTube J. Do you believe the Lakers will make another run into the finals if healthy? What I believe is if they are truly fully healthy come playoff time, which is basically now, then they can make the finals. Will they? It's going to be harder. They're going to be on the road the whole time. So, we'll see what happens. I don't think it's going to be as easy of a run as it was last year, but it's definitely possible. I'm never going to count out King James. For hype, Kyle Lowry or Fred VanVleet? Lowry. For 5 years, VanVleet. He's certainly younger, but 1 or 2 year deal, I'm taking Kyle Lowry. I think he's a better player. I think he's more valuable. I think he can help you win, and quite frankly, I think the LA Lakers made a mistake by not trading for him. AKA Miami, who should Miami target in free agency? Should they bring back Oladipo? Oladipo worries me. I would not bring him back on more than a 1 year deal. Now, the report recently is that he bought a mansion in South Beach, so his plans are to stay there. Maybe they already have an agreement in place to return to Miami. We'll see. He's going to be a free agent this offseason. They traded for him, so obviously they like him, but I wouldn't give him a 3 or 4 year deal. Too many injuries. That worries me. I would look at Kawhi. If Kawhi hits the open market, I'm all in on Kawhi Leonard if I'm Miami. Now, he's wanted to get to the West Coast his entire career, and now that he's finally gotten there, will he leave again? I don't know, but South Beach is as close as it gets to California. Ronnie Smith, could the Warriors win a playoff series this year? It's a good question, Ronnie. I mean, obviously, Steph has these guys playing at a very high level. Andrew Wiggins has played really, really well down the stretch here, which has been nice to see. Could they? Possibly. I do think they will at least get out of the play-in tournament, and they will get into a 7-game series. Like LeBron, I don't count out Steph Curry because he can shoot his way into a series. You know what I mean? He'll shoot 35 points a game, shooting over 50% from 3 in a series, and give you a chance. It's what he's done all year. His efficiency has been off the chain, so is his volume. So if he can keep that up, you feel like you at least have a chance. It's going to be hard, though. I mean, they're going to face either Utah or Phoenix. So, it's not going to be easy by any means. But I definitely think they at least have a chance to be competitive in a 7-game series because they have arguably the best player in the world, if not someone in the top 5, and his name is Steph Curry. So we'll see what happens. If you're a fan of the Golden State Warriors, make sure you subscribe to our Warriors channel. It's youtube.com/WarriorsTV. Go ahead and give us a sub right there. Charles Giuseppe, should the Lakers re-sign Talen Horton-Tucker? I mean, you better, right? You passed on trading for Kyle Lowry. So if you're not going to re-sign, or if you're not going to re-sign Horton-Tucker, then why didn't you just trade for Lowry? That was the whole holdup of that trade, is they didn't want to trade THT. So, listen, I think that you better bring him back now. He's going to cost. Teams are going to make offers for him. He's played pretty well this year. But listen, I mean, you don't trade for Lowry to try and win now. So I don't get why you would not re-sign Talen Horton-Tucker. So I hope they do. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Would the Lakers re-sign THT? I think they will, because the minute they didn't trade for Lowry, they said, hey, we're bringing THT back. So Philadelphia or Toronto wanted THT in a trade. Lakers said no, and so now you got to re-sign THT. Otherwise, you lost him for nothing. So Y for yes, N for no. Go ahead and get your votes in. Johnny Bones, can you salsa dance better than LeBron? No, I can't. I actually can't salsa dance better than LeBron. I don't even know how to salsa dance, so no. And I'm not going to try, so, that's just the way it is. If someone sends in a $100 super chat, I'll try, but unless that happens, yeah, I'll be honest, I don't even know what I'd have to look at a video at what the salsa dance even looks like. I can't even remember. Kevin McFlurry, can the 76ers make a run to the NBA Finals? Sure they can. They can win the East. That's not out of the realm of possibility. It's going to be either the 76ers, Nets, Bucks, or Heat. It'll be one of those 4 teams. I don't think the Knicks are making a run to the Finals. I don't think the Celtics are. It'll be one of those 4, and they're one of the 4. So it's possible. Would I bet on it? I'd probably take the field over the Sixers, but hey, they've stayed atop the East the entire season. We've got NBA jerseys available at chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. Go pick one up because the playoffs are almost here. That link is in the comments. It's in the description. High-quality Nike and Jordan branded jerseys at chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. We got LeBron, we got Steph, Luka, Tatum, all kinds of jerseys for all of your favorite teams. Alternate jerseys, too. Look at this Philadelphia one. Isn't that a sweet look? Chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. Look at this LaMelo Ball jersey. I mean, I might buy one right now. Chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. Jeremy Chuggs, my producer, he's already bought 3 of these bad boys. That link is in the comments, and it's in the description. Shout out your favorite player and get his jersey at chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. Get your comments in right now. It can be current, it can be all-time. My favorite all-time player, Dirk Nowitzki, of course, he's the GOAT. Shout him out. Let us know who your favorite player in the NBA is right now. Time for a few more. For hype, do you think the Mavs will beat the Clippers in the first round if they play each other? I think they can. I think they proved last year they can play with the Clippers. Now, you need Kristaps Porzingis healthy. We know that's a question mark every single night. So, can they? Yeah. Will they? They wouldn't be favored. The Clippers would be. But I think if KP's healthy and Luka's playing well, that's doable. Even without KP last year, the Mavs competed. They took that to 6 games. So, I'd give them like a 40% chance. Clippers would be favored, but they wouldn't be major favorites. The Mavericks can play with the Clippers. Can they beat them in the 7-game series? I'm not sure. Mama Curry, can you make 100 threes in a row like Curry? No. I actually can't. I like my jumper. I got a nice little step back, but I'm not making 100 threes in a row. It's just not going to happen. He's Steph Curry for a reason. He's in the kitchen all the time with heaters. So, no, I can't make 100 threes in a row. Sion, what do you think now about the Raptors getting rid of Marc Gasol? I mean, it was time to rebuild, so I don't really know what you want me to say about this. Okay. I don't have any strong opinions on that one, so yeah, there you go. Oh, producer Marshall, or executive producer Marshall wants his question up. So he's running the chat sports community, so he asks this one. Can the Knicks make it to the Eastern Conference Finals? I think they can win a series, Marshall. I don't think they can make them a conference finals. But hey, don't doubt Julius, am I right? There you go. For hype, do you think DeMarcus Cousins was a good pickup for the Clippers? I'm fine with it. I don't mind it. Will he be in the playoff rotation? Maybe, maybe not. He's had a couple of decent games. He can't defend anymore. Too many injuries, so he can't play defense. But he can score. He's still effective offensively. As a depth big that can, give you a little bit of juice off the bench, yeah, I don't mind it. Now, this mailbag's almost over, but hey, luckily for you, I am on Twitter, so send me your questions over there if we don't get them answered today. I'm at HGramNFL. Shoot me some NBA, some NFL questions. Anything else, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So give me a follow at HGramNFL. Slide in the DMs. They are always open. I'm looking to talk sports all the time with you guys at HGramNFL on Twitter. You will not be disappointed if you give me a follow. We have time for a couple more questions here. Hashtag NBA, or you can super chat. Got just a few more coming in here. Producer Jeremy going to get them up shortly here. Hashtag NBA, or you can super chat. Let me see if I can see any on my screen here. Here we go. For hype, who is the most underrated player in the NBA? Underrated? Man, that's a good question. I think a guy that's really solid that literally no one talks about is, that's a good one. Producer Jeremy says Domantas Sabonis. He's really good. I like Jeremy Grant. The Detroit sucks, so no one talks about him. How about the kid in Houston, Christian Wood? He's really good. Christian Wood's really good, guys. The Rockets are just rebuilding now, so those are some names. I think those are some of the really more underrated players in the NBA. Appreciate all your questions today. Subscribe and join us. We go live every Friday at 4 o'clock Eastern. No loop today, so we're going to sign off on today's show momentarily. But hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications. That way you never, ever miss a show. Live shows every Friday, videos throughout the week here on Chat Sports. So go ahead and get subscribed so you don't miss any of our shows. Joey Rabbits, what is your sleeper team for each conference? For the playoffs, I think the Mavs could be a sleeper in the West. And then I will go with I was going to say the Hawks. Gosh, I don't know if there is a sleeper in the East. We'll show you the standings. Maybe this will give me a refresher. I think the Clippers could be sneaky. Are they considered a sleeper, though? They're top 3. I don't know. I think the Mavs could be dangerous if they're healthy. I don't like Portland come playoff time. They just don't defend. Lakers don't count, even though they're down to 7 seed. Warriors, Grizzlies, Spurs, they're not going to make any noise. Eastern Conference, I don't count the Heat as a sleeper, but obviously you can't look past them after what they did last year. Intrigued by the Hawks. Maybe the Knicks, I don't know. I think it's a little too early for them to make any real noise. Charlotte's a year away at least. Washington next year, I think, is a team to watch for if they can get another piece around Westbrook and Beal. But I don't know that there's any true sleepers. That's a good question. Zion, most overrated player in the NBA. He's been on a tear recently, but I think usually it's Russell Westbrook because he's not a winning player. I'm sorry. Like, if you want to go far and you think he's your best player, then you're just not gonna. It's just not gonna happen. So I think he's the most overrated player. And by the way, overrated does not mean bad. It just means not as good as everyone says. If you love the NBA, subscribe to the channel. Like we mentioned, live shows every single Friday and tons of videos from myself, Chase Sr., Tom Downey. Don't miss any of it. We are signing off on today's edition of NBA Now, so we'll see you guys very soon. Go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.